And it's a lot about that TV show, man, that got people confused. Because I live with my grandma. You know, we'll go to the house on like a weekend. They'll say, hey, we shooting today. We need y'all at the house. They'll come get me from my grandma's house. And right after we done, when the cameras go off, I'm right back to my grandma's house.
Everybody know my son King. He's a passionate young man.
He's very passionate.
Yeah, and he has some tumultuous times. But the Lord ain't through with him yet.
That's right.
I mean, yeah, and he get better every day and learn from his mistakes the same way any of us did when we was that age.
Okay, so I would say what hurt me would be like, I honestly like my mom being like with Tip all the time.
Damn.
Like,
Timestamp that.
not
I
time
got
that.
you.
I feel like even now and today, like that's how it is. Like they're just tied to the hip. But now I'm grown, so it's like I can't really. But it's like they'd rather go places with each other. So anytime he gotta go, she gotta go. She gotta go, he go. It's just like.
It looks like T.I. is facing one of his biggest challenges as a father right now. Rumors are swirling that his son King Harris has been living a secret life, and things just got a lot more complicated. Word is there's a video of King with his partner, and it has made its way into the hands of T.I., Tiny, and even King's grandmother. Sources say T.I. is not just embarrassed about the tape, he's furious. He's reportedly upset that King never opened up to the family about his personal life. Now T.I. is doing everything he can to keep the video from leaking online. Honestly, it's not shocking that T.I. and Tiny were unaware of what was going on. Anyone who's been keeping up with their family knows they've always been more focused on their careers than on parenting. King has even shared in the past that he spent more time with his grandmother in the neighborhood than with his famous parents, only really seeing them when they were filming Family Hustle. It's a messy situation, and people are watching to see what happens next.
And it's a lot about that TV show, man, that got people confused. Because I live with my grandma. You know, we'll go to the house on like a weekend. They'll say, hey, we shooting today. We need y'all at the house. They'll come get me from my grandma's house. And right after we done, when the cameras go off, I'm right back to my grandma's.
Even though King Harris grew up with all the privileges that came with having famous parents, the person who truly raised him was his grandmother. She was the one who gave him real love and care, making her the most important parental figure in his life. It's understandable why he might have kept certain things, like his sexuality, private around her. Older generations can be more judgmental. But the real issue is that King never felt close enough to his own parents to open up to them. T.I. and Tiny were so focused on their careers that they didn't build a strong relationship with him. Lately, King has been making headlines because of his relationship with Big Nana and the baby they're expecting. Once he went public about their romance, rumors started swirling that T.I. wasn't happy about it. The biggest concern? The age gap between King and Big Nana. Sources say T.I. warned his son to be careful, believing she might be with him for clout and money rather than love. Then, when Big Nana had her baby shower, T.I. didn't even show up, adding even more tension to the situation. But despite the drama, the couple welcomed their baby like any other parents. And if there's one thing that's clear, it's that fatherhood has completely changed King. You can see the love he has for his child in every Instagram post. It's like the baby gave him a new sense of purpose.
A lot of people hit me up like, King, I know you tired. You ain't getting no sleep. And the truth be told, before this little I ain't been getting no sleep. You know what I'm saying? I just been outside working, lifestyle. You know, lifestyle just life. You know what I'm saying? And, but now I'm damn sure not getting no sleep. This up every morning, and then around the morning time, he like to do that little live concert I be doing with him. And, he like to walk around the house. So, that's what I've been dealing with. But, if y'all want to come see what I'm going through early in the morning with Lil Junior, I call him Lil Jack Jack as a baby. His Jack Jack from me. Anyway, y'all want to see what we doing? Tap in on this.
Here's the rewritten version in simple, natural English with proper grammar and punctuation. While everyone has been talking about how much King Harris has changed since becoming a father, there's a whole other situation happening behind the scenes. Rumors are swirling that King had been secretly living a private life when it came to his relationships. things took a shocking turn when a video of him with a secret partner somehow ended up in the hands of both T.I. and Big Nana. Sources say that when T.I. saw the video, he was devastated. But things got even worse when he found out that Big Nana also had a copy. T.I. was furious, feeling betrayed that she had it too. He believed she should have trusted him enough to keep the situation private rather than holding on to something so sensitive. He also worried that she could use the video against King in the future, possibly as blackmail. T.I. has never fully trusted Big Nana and has always suspected that she's more interested in the family's fame and fortune than anything else. So, for her to have something this powerful in her hands made him extremely uneasy. Not wanting to take any chances, T.I. hired a private investigator to track down how the video got out. It turned out that King's former partner had leaked it, hoping to make quick money by threatening to release it online. When T.I. found out, he wasn't about to let it slide. He took legal action, ensuring that the person responsible was arrested before the video could spread any further. Even with that situation under control, T.I. was still worried. If the video ever surfaced, the only other person who could have it would be Big Nana. And despite pressure from T.I.E., she refused to delete her copy. Holding on to something that could create so much drama was dangerous, and it left T.I. feeling like things could spiral out of control at any moment. After everything that happened, T.I. and Tiny sat down with King for a serious conversation. They wanted to talk about the video and his personal life, but it didn't go well. Their relationship has always been rocky, and instead of a calm discussion, it turned into a heated argument. King lashed out, blaming them for not being present in his life when he needed them most. He also admitted that he couldn't even talk to his grandmother about his struggles because he feared she would judge him. This situation has only made things more complicated for the Harris family. Now, with trust issues, family drama, and a video that could still be a threat, it's unclear how things will unfold. But one thing is certain, King Harris's personal life is now at the center of a growing storm.
Okay, so I would say what hurt me would be like, I honestly like my mom being like with Tip all the time.
Damn.
Like,
Timestamp that.
that
I
times
got
like
you.
that. I feel
I
like
got
even now and today, like that's how it is. Like they're just tied to the hip. But now I'm grown, so it's like I can't really. But it's like they rather go places with each other. So anytime he gotta go, she gotta go. She gotta go, he go. It's just like
Having your deepest secrets exposed, especially through a leaked video, can be overwhelming, especially when you're a celebrity. The stress, embarrassment, and risk involved can take a huge toll on someone's mental health. But let's be honest, T.I. also needs to take some responsibility for how things got to this point. Being a parent isn't just about providing money and making sure your kids have everything they need financially. It's also about emotional support, guidance, and actually being present in their lives. T.I. and Tiny seem to have focused more on the financial aspect of parenting rather than truly being there for their children. While they were traveling the world and living their best lives, their kids were often left in the care of their grandparents. And let's be real, King Harris isn't the only one who felt neglected. Their daughter Zonique also revealed that she lived with Tiny's mother and only got to see her parents when they were filming Family Hustle. This makes it clear that these kids probably felt a lack of emotional support from their parents, even if they never said it outright. Now reports say that T.I. and Tiny are clashing over how to handle King's situation. According to sources close to the family, Tiny wants King to be open about his sexuality. She believes that if he addresses the rumors himself, it will be easier to control the narrative before things spiral out of control. She sees it as a way to protect him from even bigger drama down the road. But T.I., he completely disagrees. He wants to keep everything quiet, fearing that if King publicly acknowledges his sexuality, it could damage his reputation and hurt T.I., his own legacy in hip-hop. For over 2 decades, T.I. has built his image in the rap world, and he's concerned that this situation could affect how people see him and his family. He believes that with the leaked video handled and the ex-partner no longer a threat, the story will eventually die down. From his perspective, as long as King focuses on Big Nana and their baby, people will move on and forget about the drama. This has sparked a huge debate among fans. Many believe that T.I. has every right to feel the way he does and that parents don't have to agree with every choice their children make. Some argue that just because someone doesn't support a certain lifestyle doesn't mean they don't love that person. Others say that T.I. needs time to process everything and will eventually come around because at the end of the day, he loves his son. However, others feel that T.I. is being selfish and putting his own image above his son's happiness. They argue that King should be able to live his truth without feeling pressured to hide it for the sake of the family's public reputation. No child should have to suppress who they are just to protect a parent's legacy. At the end of the day, this is a complicated situation. On one hand, T.I. may genuinely think he's protecting his son by keeping things private. But on the other hand, his approach might be doing more harm than good. King deserves to be supported, and if his father is more worried about his street cred than his son's well-being, that's a problem. What do you think? Is T.I. just trying to protect his son, or is he putting his own reputation before his family's emotional health? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to check out our next video.